We are live!
Woohoo! All right, we're live. So welcome to BB Breakdown 902. I'm Melissa. My counterpart, Lindsay, is just uploading our link to Twitter. We go live every week. We're two Nova Scotia Canadian super fans that talk Big Brother every week, whether it be Big Brother US or Big Brother Canada. We come on once a week and just talk about the week and talk about the gossip and talk about Big Brother because we love it. So once Lindsay's uploaded the link, we'll get to the past week of Big Brother. Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, sweet. So where we last left off, we saw Paul as HOH, and he'd made noms for Cody and Jessica to be on the block. And he's kind of in the house, ruling the house, ruling not only his decisions, but he's kind of, well, not even kind of, he is, what I say, brainwashing everybody to believe what he's telling them. He's doing a really good job of manipulating everyone. The only person that's kind of seeing through him, is Dominique. And long story short, Cody and Jessica's on the block. Neither one were, well, actually, they didn't put them on the block initially. They backdoored them. What am I saying, Melissa? So they initially put Josh and Alex on the block with intention of getting Cody out. I don't know why I said Cody and Jessica. I'm sorry, Big Brother fans. I really am better than this. And so Cody and Jessica don't get picked to play in the POV. So therefore, pretty much solidifying their fate that they're going to go home. Josh is playing hard in this POV, doesn't end up getting it, but Paul ends up getting it and taking Josh off the block. And am I saying that right? No, Josh ends up getting it and taking himself off the block. And then they put Cody on. Are you surprised that Paul made this move rather than going after someone else? Or do you think it was a smart move for his game, seeing how Cody was coming after him?
Oh, yeah, he had to get Cody out. It was time. And everybody, the host wanted it, so it was an easy win, and he got to do it, so he's the leader, and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, not surprised.
Yeah, so Cody ends up going, which, as much as I, did not like Cody as a person, in terms of the storyline and just having that opposing side and having this villain emerge from day one of Big Brother, it was kind of nice to have that villain-esque kind of personality in the house.
Oh, yeah, he was in it from the beginning of being a villain, and that makes for great television. I don't know about you, but I was like, I loved it.
Yeah, I was very much enjoying, anyway, on the live shows, his presence as the villain. I guess on feeds, from what I'm told, he was boring and stale, but
when he got out and he was like, I'm surprised people are even clapping, because I think he went in there, and I think his personality is pretty, he's straight up military too, right? And you could definitely sense that.
Yeah. So it was. And I don't know, just in terms of him and Jessica working as this villain pair, it was kind of cool to see, because you never really see, you see the showmances, but you never see a showmance labeled a villain,
Right.
So I enjoyed the storyline. I know a lot of people just were opposed to Cody as a person in general. However, for me, I was enjoying it. Anyway,
agreed.
Cody left, but there is hope. There is rumor of there going to be a battle back. So if there's a battle back, they're rumoring that all the evicted house guests, with the exception of Megan, who self-evicted, will have a chance to come back into the game. I'm not sure what week that's going to happen, if they're going to wait for 4 people to be evicted. So far, it's been Cody, and I don't know if they're going to include Cameron. The rumor is they're going to. So Cody, Jillian, and Cameron, that's 3. They only need 1 more for a battle back. So after this eviction, maybe there'll be a battle back. Who knows? We'll see. Would you be excited?
I think that's what they're probably going to do. They can't keep it going forever and keep them out there. These people want to get back to their lives too. You can't they can't sit in seclusion forever. They're going to move it along, I think, anyway.
Yeah. I'm excited for a battle back. I really enjoyed the battle back last year. I don't know if it was because of Victor and how victorious he was in his battle back. He really like fought hard for it. I thought he really deserved it. Enjoyed the battle back so much last year because of Victor, or if in general it was just exciting comps that they put together for this instead of the typical, okay, let's put somebody in an endurance competition and see which one wants it the most to get back in the house. That typical returnee kind of thing that they normally do on Big Brother.
Yeah.
Enjoyed the battle back in the 4 comps, but anyhow, okay, so that kind of covers over that. So let's fast forward to this week where Alex becomes HOH. And is this her do you think this is her HOH, or do you think this is Paul's HOH?
I think it's Paul's a little bit, but I think she's smart enough to have it as her own too.
I think, well, from what I've seen on the show and from what I've been seeing on the feeds, just from the clips that I've been watching, she's made no decisions independently. If anyone's in our chat room and wants to talk that up and oppose my point of view, go ahead. If not, tweet at us if it's after the fact, but she's really made like no decisions on her own. Like it's been all Paul telling her exactly what to do, similar to what he's saying in Diary Room. This is my plan. This is what I'm going to do to execute it. And here we go. So it's been all Paul. And I actually like had high expectations for Alex's HOH because she was considered an outsider. And she's really not taken a role of being an outsider. Paul's really made her feel like she's part of the group. She's, working with Paul. And Paul has that really, I guess he's very either super in your face and this is what you're going to do, or it is just so charismatic that he's convincing. He's world. He's in your face and charismatic. So he's doing a really good job, although I'm a little, as a viewer, I'm a little just tired of the Paul show. I'd like to see him flipped a little bit and put him in hot water. We haven't really seen him in hot water at all because he's had that necklace. I'm excited to be done, but I'm surprised that he targeted Dom. I don't really know where that came from, the targeting of Dom. The Jessica I understand, but the Dom, I'm not sure where that came from. And maybe it was the fact that he saw that he couldn't control her. What do you think?
I think that it was one of those things, like he saw some things revealed when she had her show, and sorry, my hair's a little crazy. And I think he is like, his radar went up on her a little bit, and he didn't know if she's somebody that could be trusted, and she seems a little bit like she's got real opinions and thoughts and stuff like that, and somebody who he can't really manipulate as well as someone like Alex. So I think maybe his decision was to kind of like turn it that way to his benefit. I don't know. That's what I kind of thought happened. And they really ostracized her, where Jessica's kind of like back in the fold. And given the fact that like somebody's going to come back, it'd be really interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah. So let's touch on the TMZ stuff that's been going on. Did you hear about the TMZ stuff that's been going on with Paul?
No.
They briefed.
Oh, yes, where the blackface stuff, right?
Yeah. So like,
which is terrible.
It's terrible. So he was really put out that because he wanted to get off this week by making all the decisions, but kind of putting himself under the radar. So next week when he's not safe anymore, no one's coming after him. No one sees him as a chart or like a huge player in the game. But Dom called him out as being a snake and started like to the house guests, which they hadn't really thought of up until now because they've been really under the spell of Paul. So he really got upset about that, and he's like, "Oh, if she's going to call me a snake, I'm going to act the part." And he was trying to make it. I think he was trying to make it like jokingly, but he took it a little too far. He dressed up as a snake and was like, "Oh, if she thinks I'm a snake, why don't I paint my face black and go out there and confront her?" I don't know where the whole "I'm a snake, let's paint my face black" thing came from. How he's kind of I guess snakes are typically like darker skinned, like not darker skinned, but like they're reptiles, so they're like a dark green or a dark black or brown or whatever. So typically they are dark colors. I've never seen, there are white snakes, but when you think of a snake, I don't typically think of a white snake. Do you? Or a
I don't know.
Or whatever.
I don't know. I just think they're like green.
Like,
I don't know.
yeah. So anyway, it was totally blown up because it was against Dom, and the race card was kind of taken up. I actually put a clip of it on our Twitter. I don't know that he was meaning to be racist. I don't think he was personally, but that's how it's being portrayed. What do you think? Did you watch the clip that I put on our Twitter?
I didn't watch the clip, but I know of it because I've been seeing it around. It made me lose a little bit of respect for him just because I think like that's just straight up bullying, and I don't know that like that's necessary. I think that do I think he was trying to be racist? Absolutely not. Because I don't think that's how his mind thinks. I think, like his whole thing is like friendship, friendship, friendship. I don't think he sees white, black, you know, any colors, I don't think he cares about that. I actually think he seems pretty like fluid as a person. So it's sad when that happens, when I think his character is being drawn into play, but I think you have to be really careful in today's day and age with the things you do and how people are perceived. Like, for instance, Julianne Hough, very famous. She has lots of friends. She's very connected in the celebrity world. But she dressed up as a character from Orange is the New Black. She dressed up as Crazy Eyes from that show and painted her face black. And like, that's a big no-no. Like, it's not what you do. And so, do I think this situation was exaggerated a little bit? Sure, yeah, I definitely do. But I think like the second that thought were to pop into my head, or I saw somebody doing that, I'd be like, yo, that's like super disrespectful. Don't do that. And he should have known better. So do I think he was intentional about it? No. But I think that he didn't do the right thing. And I think he'd be really sad, and I'm sure his family is quite sad to see that that's how he's being represented. So it kind of was like, oh, you should have known better because it's the 21st century, and that's not how you do things. But I think Big Brother US is indicative of like bigger cultural moments that are happening in the US, and everybody clamors onto things and then just kills it. And it's unfortunate that that's how he's being portrayed, because I don't think he's that way, but I think he should have used better judgment.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. I think you did a really good synopsis of it all. I feel sad for him. I feel he's gonna have to really defend his character when he gets out of the house, and I'm sure he'll be able to recover, because he's like a really he's really well spoken person in general, like in crowd speaking and stuff. So like I'm sure he'll be able to with no issues just defend what he was thinking and what he was saying. But right now he doesn't even know that America and the rest of the Big Brother world is reacting this way. So he has no real opportunity to defend himself. I don't know that production has even alerted him to that, but I know that.
Well, then that's wrong. Like, and like this is the thing with Big Brother, like when they see things go awry, somebody should come over, like, one, the feed should go down. Two, a producer comes over the thing and says, now, like, that's why I'm always like, is this a publicity stunt, like, to get people talking about the show? And is this some of the stuff that, like, Big Brother Canada, you never saw this stuff, like, you never saw, like, shitty behavior and, racism and, homosexuality, like, or like mean comments, and it just isn't that. And I'm not saying that like that's what the US is doing. I'm just saying, like, why don't they shut that down, and why do they let this happen and like say, hey guys, you've gone too far, enough, no more. Paul, can we see you in the diary room, and like take it, like, and get control of it? That's on them. Somebody could have done that.
Yeah. And do you think that's kind of where we differ culturally in general? Like, Canada is more accepting of cultures in general. Mm-hmm. Like, we're a world away from the US. We see that now more than ever with the presidency that's in. I'm not going to get into politics, but just in saying that as a culture, we're just more accepting of, different people's beliefs, different people's values, how they are as people. We're just a more accepting, understanding, empathetic culture. But and maybe that's where that lies. Like, production is US here.
Well, I mean, US- it's the same thing. Like, the reality television in Canada is very different than reality television in America. Like, You know, remember, like, and it's 10 years ago, but like Jersey Shore, like they filmed a young woman getting punched in the face. That is unacceptable. And like, look, I watched the show, and that's why I came into the show. So they know how to turn up the TV, like Bachelorette and Bachelor. That's all orchestrated, all that stuff. I'm not saying that doesn't happen in Canada. Obviously, I'm not that naive, but I'm saying that I think that there are situations where that things can be controlled and shut down. And I don't think in today's day and age that they should allow that behavior. And I think Paul really didn't mean offense by it, but now his character is getting called into play because, you know, Joe, who works behind the scenes of Big Brother, didn't say, maybe we should stop him. Because somebody said that. Someone in that production room said, okay, guys, like, let's stop this. Like, and then somebody else said, no, don't. That was a decision.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Damn. Anyway, we went down a whole path.
Pat's trying to get on the podcast. Yeah, I think we really covered it quite well. If you guys have any opinions or any comments that you want to talk to us about, either in the chat room or tweet at us, we're more than happy to talk about it more either next week or at you on Twitter. Okay. I think we kind of covered that enough, don't you?
Yeah, I feel good.
So moving on, Dom and Jess are on the block. They all fight it really hard in this POV, and Jason ends up being the winner. And Jason is, you know, part of the Outsiders Alliance, and he again is falling into this mist of Paul. And originally Paul was really pushing for Matt to be on the block because Matt is very close to Dom. Not Matt. Where's my head tonight? Sorry, guys. Not Matt, Mark. Different M. So Mark's really close to Dom. So Paul really put in the agenda to put Mark on the block next to Dom to solidify Dom going home. Now, do you think if he was successful in convincing both Alex and Jason that this was the best move for the house, do you think that he changed his opinion on getting Dom out and get Mark out? Do you think he'd get Dom out?
No, I think he'd get Dom out.
Yeah?
No, that's me, but what do you think?
I don't know. I can't really. I think in general, Mark is more connected in the house than Dom is, and has more of an influence and more really potential to be not only a social character but a physical character. And I think if I had the choice, I'd get Mark out.
Yeah, that's true, I suppose. I there's something about Dom that I'm just like, ugh, I don't like whiny. And I find her whiny, but that's just me.
Yeah, so a lot of people on Twitter, now that it's solidified and it's Jess and Dom on the block, a lot of people on Twitter are really pushing for Dom to win this Power of Temptation. We'll find out tonight if she gets it or not. And hopefully save her, because a lot of people are Dom supporters from what I'm reading on Twitter anyway. I can't say that I'm a huge Dom supporter. I think she's done really well having a pulse on the game and having a pulse on where people's agendas lie. I think she's got a really, really, really good finger on the pulse. However, I think in terms of she's connected with Mark, but aside from him, she's not made like super close bonds and connections with other people from what I can tell. And I like, if she goes, I'll be sad because she's on my team, but I'm adding a lot of story value.
We got to talk about this, like, you can and you will situation too.
Oh yeah, we're gonna right when we're done talking about
because I am looking at it now, and we got to speed it along because I got things to say.
Okay, so we're gonna just quickly talk about Dom being evicted. Do you want her to go or do you want her to stay? Do you think she'll get down?
Yeah, I think she's going. I think she's going because I think Jessica has done some good work this week, and I think just the vibe of all the house that I'm watching, I think she's out. And I think Jess is in, and then I think Mark will win HOH. That'll be really interesting.
And who do you think will win the battle back?
If it's endurance,
and Dom is a victim.
probably Cody.
Yeah. And who do you want to battle back?
I want Cody to back in because he's so entertaining. He's so boring, but then at the same time, he's so that's Big Brother right there. Anyway, what do you think?
I think Cody will win to get back in the house.
Yeah, they'll figure out some way for him to get back in.
However, I'd really like to see Cameron have a second chance of playing because he's
agreed. He seemed really nice, but I don't think he'd do well because I think that he would come back in and be like, we've already made plans, so keep going.
Okay, so all right, let's get right to it. So thanks to everyone that's not a Big Brother Canada fan that tuned into us today or who has been tuning into us week after week. We appreciate your support. Now we're going to move on to Big Brother Canada because that's where our heart is, really. So let's get to it. Please, Linz, send out a tweet that we're talking about Save BB Can and @global in it. So,
got it.
Here we go. So, last night, right around this time, actually, they put a 24-hour clock with the hashtag "you can and you will," which is exactly what Arissa Cox said to Cindy with an S.
Wait, what did she say? Why did she say that? You can and you will.
And you will. When Cindy was having trouble putting Netta on the block, remember? She said, Cindy, because Cindy's like, I can't. And she said, you can and you will. And that's exactly what she said to Cindy with an S before she put Netta on the block. And since then, they have been tweeting and putting out little clips of this, what looks like live feeds on a TV screen for the past almost 20 hours or however many hours it's been since they've tweeted out, you can and you will. And certain clips, which I posted to our Twitter.
Dude, it's coming back 1,000 times over. If you think for 1 second this isn't coming back, let me tell you. Arissa Cox is talking about it. Ika's talking about it. Ika's in all the clips. It's coming back. We saved it. It's amazing.
I've been tweeting clips.
Oh my God, this is I didn't even know.
How did you not know?
Because I'm not you. I have you for this.
I should have texted you last night.
You should have texted me about a lot of things, and you know what I'm talking about. But yes, you should have.
Yeah. So this is the biggest Twitter news to hit Twitter in weeks since Save BB Can started. So I'm hoping, I'm praying, because there's no way that they're just tweeting out cryptic little, like 1 second, like you see Demetrius in one of them, you see Ika in one of them, you see Cindy in one of them. You see Sarah and Brittany in one of them.
It's coming back.
Yeah. So if for some reason we're being fucked with, I will be so mad at Global. I don't know what I'm even going to do with myself because I will be so upset that they played this on us because it's not even.
Melissa, this is not a play thing. This is Global TV talking about it. You don't talk about this, and it's like something weird is happening with our station. We don't know what's happening. They're building up suspense so that the U's and the I's can freak out right now. How did you not tell me this? You suck. I love you, but you should have called me.
It's been all over our Twitter. How did you not read all my tweets?
Because I'm busy.
Yeah, well, anyway. I don't know how you read. I've been tweeting about it. The minute that I saw it, I screamed and told my husband about it, who is not, and I repeat, not a Big Brother fan, but he was so excited for me because he knows how much this devastated me when they just told us it was on hiatus. And then I was so appalled when I went on the Facebook live feed. And if you went on the Facebook page of it last night, when people didn't know what the fuck Global was tweeting about, they were like, oh, what is this, Global? What's this cryptic tweet? They had no idea. They didn't even recognize it, half the people that were on the little feed. So I commented, save BB Can. I was the first person to even mention it. And then people were like, oh yeah, BB Can might be canceled related to BB Can 6. Like, no one knew what was going on Facebook. How is Facebook so out of touch with Save BB Can? That's what I have to say. How? Anyway, I told them where it was. It's a Save BB Can. And since then, We have seen all the alumni tweeting. We have seen all of us fandom tweeting. And I'm really excited to hear the announcement that Big Brother Canada 6 is back. And I don't know what show they're going to kick out of place, but it's still good. I don't know if they're going to revamp it or what they're going to do, but I'm so excited to find out. What do you think is going to happen? Because they already have their lineup set, as far as I can tell. Liz?
I'm just tweeting about Arissa Cox right now.
Are you?
Yes.
So, okay, talk about it. Talk about Save BB Can.
Wait, let me just, I need to, like, use hashtags. I'm sorry, the internet. Save BB Can. Okay, whoa, there's a party. What do I think? I think that, I think this is amazing. I think that the community brought it back. I think that I was always shocked that they took it away because I thought it was thriving in the people I spoke to. So I don't know if this was like a marketing ploy the whole time. Like that, like maybe this was something they planned just to kind of revive it and get people excited. Personally, because I work in marketing and this is like a strategy in itself, and what they're doing right now is very, very interesting, because right now they're getting people excited for, like, and then you've got Arissa Cox like tweeting it. No, it's done, it's handled, it's fantastic. I think that I'm just so happy right now. I cannot believe you didn't tell me. We have one viewer, and frankly, I hope it's Arissa Cox. And if it is you, Arissa Cox, you should have told us. We are the most avid fans of this show in the whole entire world, and this is amazing. So tweet us back and tell us when it's coming.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I would, if it comes back in the winter, great. If it comes back sooner, awesome. I'm excited to see what they have in store for it. I'm excited for this announcement. I am definitely tuning in, and I'm sure the announcement's going to come after Big Brother or Big Brother US tonight.
No, it's not, because it says, oh my God, she is on it. You can and you will. What the hell? There are moments happening. Also, best hashtag ever. Also, Ika is the queen, and I love her. This is amazing. What is Ika saying?
Ika right now, she's in Winnipeg with Cassandra, following them, and I guess it's the cutest thing ever. So she left Dimitri's to go visit Cassandra.
She retweeted it, though. She retweeted it.
Who did?
Ika, not us. The global thing.
Yeah, she did. However, she's over having fun with Cassandra, and Dimitri's, I guess, couldn't spend more than 24 hours away from her. He said an Instagram live, so he flew out there today to see her.
Oh my God.
It's so cute. I'm following them like religiously on Snapchat. Their Snapchat's hilarious. And yeah, I'm so excited for it to come back. I don't know what they have in store, but I'm excited for the announcement, and I'm excited to see if they revamp it or how they alter it, or regardless, back. I don't care what they do. I will pay for feeds, Global. If you're listening, I will pay.
Oh, if you, we're buying feeds. Obviously, $80 right here. Yeah. Bring it back, man, and bring it back in the fall. Put those people in the house. Oh my God. Or, oh my God. No, never mind. I'm getting too excited. Like, have the All-Star season, and like we were all.
There's so many possibilities, and you know what I was thinking today? Wouldn't it be awesome if they had an all-star? Listen to this, though. This is what I was thinking. Wouldn't it be awesome if they had an all-star couple season where they brought back all the couples who are now not even together except for Dimitri's and Ika? So they brought back Jill and Emmett. They brought back, and they had to work together for a certain amount of weeks. So Jill and Emmett, John and Netta, who else? Ashley and Zach, who aren't together anymore, Peely and Kevin, who are still friends but not together. They brought back all the couples of Big Brother Canada and had them play.
Sarah, thank you so much for the retweet. We appreciate it in you. I am okay. So when you go to the Facebook Live thing, it says 20 minutes. What does it say? I need to like concentrate. I'm losing my mind. I cannot believe this.
Yeah, so originally it said like 24 hours, however many minutes, however many seconds. And now it's really close to being done. So we're going to get a reveal.
Is it though? It says 1 hour.
Yeah. 1 hour after Big Brother, they're going to tell us.
Oh my God, Melissa.
No.
Can you hear that on my computer?
What? Hear what?
It's like, we've got literally 10 seconds and 1 hour to go. Hold on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 59 minutes. We're finding out at 9:43.
I know. So excited, guys. Okay. So
there are 2 viewers here, and I need them to go to our YouTube and chat with us. Oh my God, this is fantastic news. If it's John Party, if he's back, and Netta, oh my God, would they do it? Kevin and Taupe, no, what? That's not right. Liza and, oh my God.
There's so many possibilities. They could do a Liza.
Well, maybe they'll just they won't do a All-Stars now, would they?
I don't know. I don't even care if it's all.
I know you don't know, but I want you so badly to know.
I'd love to see an All-Star season, but in saying that, if they just bring back all the newbies, I'd be happy with that too. Like, either way, I'm just happy Big Brother Canada. If this is what it is, which I'm thinking it is what it is, that Big Brother Canada is back. They realize that we have a strong viewership. That's
okay. But it says John Party tweeted 3 minutes ago and said, y'all better be in Global TV's Facebook page for this last hour. Come hang. So he's obviously there and aware of the situation.
Ooh.
Okay, hold on. Oh my God, this is fantastic. But I don't understand. John Party's but what else could it possibly be? Maybe he's part of it. It seems like he's part of it, but then he doesn't know what's going on.
I don't know.
Oh my God, Melissa. I'm sorry, I almost cursed. I needed this today, and this is everything. And I really think I love you so much, but you should have told me this.
I know, I'm sorry. I should have tweeted you last night.
No, you shouldn't have tweeted me. You should have called me on the phone with using a 10-digit number, because this, according to Paul, is not friendship. You should have called.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm forever sorry, but I tweeted about it a lot. So just saying.
You think I go to our Twitter? This is your oh my God.
Anyway, okay, to all the people that I think we're going to close up shop for tonight, we will be tweeting out about the BB can reveal tonight.
Oh, we'll be tweeting.
Yeah, we will be tweeting hard. We're so excited if it's coming back. We thank everybody that supported the Save BB Can party and Save BB Can hashtag. That's been going on since we heard about it. We're super pumped, as you can tell. And we just love Big Brother in general. So we'll be back again next week. We'll tweet out the next time we're back. To anybody tuning in after the fact, thanks again. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye. Hold on, I gotta shut it down. I'm too excited. My hands are shaking. Okay, bye.